how to make your talk so engaging that people can't look away. This video is going to be less than 9 minutes long. If you cannot spend this much time of your life without distracting yourself, then it's game over. Stand up, look into the mirror and say you're a loser and quit this video. I will not waste any other second of your time. No fancy editing. Everything will be on the screen. Listen to me. Read it on the screen and start applying. So let's cut the crap. Your biggest fear isn't speaking. It's being ignored while speaking. It's seeing people check their phones. It's watching their eyes glaze over. It's feeling that creeping embarrassment when you realize that they don't give a damn about what you're saying. And that's worse than forgetting your words. That's worse than messing up. That's complete public rejection, but in slow motion. So today we're fixing this permanently. Because let me tell you something brutal. If people are bored while you speak, it's your fault. It's not their attention span. It's not, oh, people don't listen anymore. It's you. If your talk isn't grabbing them by throat in the first 10 seconds, if they aren't hooked to every single minute, that's a you problem, not their problem, because they will spend hours binge watching web series but not listen to you for 5 seconds. But good news, it's fixable. So did you know that TED Talks that go viral follow the exact same 3 psychological triggers? Not talent, not fancy slides, just 3 tricks that make any speaker impossible to ignore. And the best part, you do not need to be naturally charismatic to use them. Here's the ugly truth. Humans are wired to ignore boring things. A Microsoft study showed that average attention span is 8 seconds. 85% of the people forget a speech within 10 minutes. And if it doesn't emotionally hook them, here's the killer. Your audience decides in 3 seconds if they'll keep listening. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Just think of it, man. That means before you even get comfortable on stage, they've already decided if you are worth their attention. If you don't grab them immediately, you're already dead. And you know what happens next. You start feeling it. That awkward tension in the room. That subtle glances at phone, like polite but fake smiles, like it's good, yeah, keep going. You know they don't mean it, but inside your head the spiral starts. Oh god, they're bored, I'm losing them, I sound like an idiot. And when the doubt creeps in, your energy drops, your voice weakens, and then you really do become boring, a self-fulfilling disaster. And if you don't fix this, forget about being a leader. Forget persuasion. Forget respect. Because no one listens to someone they find forgettable. Keep this in your mind. The good news, engaging an audience is about being born a great leader or a great speaker. It's about using the psychological hacks that force people to stay locked in. And today I'm going to give you 3 of the most powerful tricks used by the best speakers in the world. Number 1, the Netflix opening, how to grab attention so hard they can't look away in the first 5 seconds. Number 2, the unfinished thought effect, a sneaky psychological trick that forces people to stay engaged till the end. Number 3, the emotional spike method, the exact way to create moments so powerful that stay burned in the people's mind forever. Ready? Now before we dive into these 3 secrets, you might be thinking, who the hell is this guy and why should I listen to him? Fair question. People call me the man who can make anyone confident. Not because I have some fancy degrees, not because I've spent years in some classroom, but because I've taken real people, people just like you, who were terrified of speaking, who thought they were naturally shy, who believed confidence was something you're born with. And I turned them into the most confident and captivating person in any room they walk into. I've trained speakers who went from being ignored to owning the room in minutes. I've helped entrepreneurs turn their pitches into money printing machines, and now leaders transform their words into weapons of influence. They pay me a lot of money for this, to help them implement this, but I'm giving it away for free to you. So make use of it. This isn't fluff. It's not just be confident bullshit. This is psychological warfare applied to charisma and confidence. And today, I'm handing you the exact tools to make sure no one ever zooms out when you talk ever again. Let's go. If your speech isn't gripping, it's worse than silence. Secret number one, the Netflix opening. Why do people binge watch Netflix for hours but can't even listen to a boring speech for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 1 minute? Because Netflix hooks you immediately. They don't waste times on introduction, they start with action, and that's exactly what you need to do. Here's how. Never open your speech with, "Hi, my name is." Instead, start with a shocking fact, a bold claim, a question that demands an answer. Example, you're losing 20% of your income because you do not know how to speak. This will grab attention. Or I can tell you, if you listen to me for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to make your income double in the next 12 months. Okay, now everyone will be like, oh, listen to this man. Instead of someone saying, "Hi, my name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady." You're not Slim Shady. Boom. They're logged in, curious, hooked, and they have to keep listening. Secret number two, the unfinished thought effect. Ever heard of Zeigarnik effect? It's a psychological trick. The name is difficult, but it's powerful. That forces people to pay attention. When your brain hears an unfinished thought, it can't relax until it gets a closure. That's why cliffhangers work in TV shows, and you can use it in speaking. Example, there's one mistake 90% of the speakers make that kill their credibility, and almost no one realizes it, they are doing it. Then pause. Let them sit in suspense and then reveal it. Now they're glued to your words. Okay, they'll be waiting for second episode of this series to come so they can binge watch it again. Now, if they aren't hooked, you're not talking. You're wasting air, your breath, the oxygen that was created by those plants. You have wasted every ounce of it, and you should be regretful for it. Secret number three, the emotional spike method. Facts tell, but emotions sell. If your speech is all logic and information, they forget it in 5 minutes. But if you hit them with an emotional spike, they will remember it for life. Here's how. Tell a painful story that makes them feel. Use contrast between good and bad, before or after, and drop a shocking truth that makes them question everything. Example, most people die never knowing what it's like to be truly heard. They're always that person, when you talk to them, you never remember them. At their deathbed, they feel like, oh, maybe there were some people, okay, like I am dying and no one is here. Most people live that life. I do not want you to live that life. Do you feel that? That's the power of emotion. And if you can make people feel something, they will never forget you. Most speakers never figure this out. That's why they stay boring. But now you have the power to own any room. I put everything we just covered plus a few more advanced technique into a short, no BS blueprint. I've named it Speak Like a King, how to command any audience, anytime, anywhere. If you're serious about never losing an audience attention, again, go grab it. It's free. It will be the first link in the description. And tell me, did you like it or not? Did you apply it? I'll see you next time.